This is the sanctuary of Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church in Kenosha, Wisconsin. It features our new high altar with the statue of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The altar was designed by Stephen Cassio, one of our parishioners, to match the baldacchino, which was there when the church was built, that is above the altar. And to the left, we have the mural of Elijah, the prophet, as he is about to ascend off in the fiery chariot, handing off his mantle to Elisha. They are regarded as the founders of the Carmelite order. On the other side, we have the mural, Our Lady giving St. Simon Stock the brown scapular, which happened on July 16th, 1251. July 16th is the feast day of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. And when she gave him the brown scapular, she made a promise, which is written up on our walls: whoever dies clothed in this scapular shall not suffer eternal fire. We also have, as you can see, a number of saints, 10 Carmelite saints in our sanctuary. I'll go through each of them right now. The first is Saint Teresa of the Andes. Next, Saint Miriam of Jesus Crucified. Then Saint Elizabeth of the Trinity, Saint Teresa Benedicta of the Cross, who's also known as Edith Stein before her conversion, the Jew, and Saint John of the Cross, one of the great reformers of the Carmelite order, along with, on the other side of the baldacchino, Saint Teresa of Avila. John of the Cross and St. Teresa of Avila are both doctors of the church, as is St. Teresa of Lisieux, the little flower, and next to her, St. Maria Maravillas de Jesus, then Blessed Titus Brandsma, and St. Mary Magdalene de Pazzi. And in the dome above, the skylight in the dome, we have repeated 4 times the Carmelite crest. The dome above, if we back up, you can see it is meant to reflect a theme of a night sky. And if we look out here, we have our new Stations of the Cross, which were just put up a few weeks ago. The images of these stations were taken from a church in Dubuque, Iowa, which closed, and it was used as a city building, but they kept the stations. Our design artist, Stephen Cassio, photographed the stations, reproduced them on canvas, and carried the stone block theme. You can see the stone block look up here with the border around the saints. He carried that theme throughout the Stations of the Cross with the blocked look. We'll go through each of the stations right now. The first station, Jesus is condemned to death. The second station, Jesus takes up his cross. The third station, Jesus falls the first time. The fourth station, Jesus meets his afflicted mother, the Blessed Virgin Mary. The fifth station, Simon of Cyrene helps Jesus to carry his cross. The sixth station, Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. And the seventh station, Jesus falls for the second time. And we go to the other side. The eighth station, Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem. The ninth station, Jesus falls for the third time. The 10th station, Jesus is stripped of his garments. The 11th station, Jesus is nailed to the cross. The 12th station, Jesus dies on the cross. And the 13th station, Jesus is taken down from the cross, laid in the arms of his Blessed Mother. In the 14th station, Jesus is laid in the tomb, the Holy Sepulchre. The Stations of the Cross also draw one's eye to the stained glass up above, which tells the whole history on one side of the Old Testament, starting with Adam and Eve, and then being cast out of the garden. I won't go through all the different images, but on the right side are the stained glass featuring scenes of the New Testament, which ends with Jesus Christ crucified, and then the church with St. Paul and St. Peter. So we are very enthused and proud of our sanctuary. The sanctuary was done a couple of years ago, actually. Our new Stations of the Cross, done just recently, all for the greater glory of God and the Blessed Virgin Mary, Our Lady of Mount Carmel.